if you get your normal 1K views, you're not gonna make that much. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you like it here. If it's your first time here, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please do not skip the ads. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're gonna go straight into the video. I don't want to waste any of your time. And by the title of the video, obviously we all know that I'm gonna be sharing how much I've earned on YouTube ever since I got monetized. So it's almost like a year. I got monetized. It's almost a year. I got monetized last year, September, end of September. So it's more or less a year. So I'm going to be sharing all those details. But before we get into that, I just want to mention a few things that will make you guys understand everything that I'm going to share with you guys, right? So a big disclaimer, you guys, this video is not about bragging or anything. This is just me showing you guys the reality of how people make money on YouTube and just sharing my experience. And you never know, maybe it will encourage someone, or it will also make you see a different picture regarding the YouTube monetization, YouTube AdSense, yeah, something like that. So for a person to be monetized on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and you need to have 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. So for example, what that means is that we count, let's say for now, today, we're gonna look for from August. We are currently in August. So they're gonna start from today until maybe like July last year. Yeah. So they count the last 365 days from today. You must look at it in that view. So I got monetized on the 26th of September. That's when I reached 4,000 hours. Right, cool. So what that means is that as from the day that you're monetized, YouTube starts putting ads on your videos and you start earning through those ads. So for you to make money on YouTube, people need to watch your ads and they need to watch the whole video. And you can also earn money through super thanks, but super thanks, you can't control it because it's sort of like someone sending you a gift. So I'm not really gonna dwell on that. We're only gonna focus on monetization as a whole and the whole AdSense, right? So when you get monetized, you need to set up your AdSense account because YouTube pays you through AdSense. And so if from the day that you get monetized, you're gonna see your money starting to accumulate and processing, and it's a nice feeling because you're like, oh my god, now I'm making money on this platform. But it's also nice, but before your AdSense account is verified and is set up, you cannot have access to the money. So you're gonna see your money going up, but you don't have access to it if your AdSense account is not verified. So how you verify your account is YouTube will send you an email telling you it's now time to verify your account. You need to put in all your identity details, I think that's your identity details, and then you need to verify your details, and only then you will be able to access your money. So recently, I think from last year, you can now do it within 10 minutes. Like you can just do it online. But back then, YouTube would have to send you a pin, which they still do. They will send you a pin, and then after, it's a 6-digit pin. After you get that 6-digit pin, that's when you be verified. You need to enter it in your AdSense account and then you'll be verified. So I did mine that way and it took like 3 months. Yeah, because October, November, December, yeah, my pin took like 3 months. It never came. So they give you multiple attempts to fill in for you to request for the pin. So I requested like 3 or 4 times. It never came and it only arrived in January, right? So all the money that I made in October, because I got monetized in end of September, right? Let me just check something. So all the money that I made in October, November, December, I was only paid in January because early January, because that's when I managed to verify my account. So another thing that you must know is that you need to reach, if you're in South Africa, you need to reach at least 1,000 Rand monthly for you to get your money in the following month. For example, right now we are in August, right? For August, I need to reach 1,000 rand for me to get paid in September. So the August money, I'm only gonna get it in September, but I need to reach 1,000 rand. Okay, so we're gonna go into the stats now, and I just want to give you guys a few pointers. So in January, that's when I received my first payment, and this payment is for October, November, and December. I received it on the 2nd of January, I think. It was right after I verified all my things, and then they just released my payment right there and there. So for October, November, and December, I made 2,422 rand and 47 cents. I'm also going to put screenshots on the screen so that you guys can see, and also just, yeah, so that you guys can see. Yeah, so I made 2,422 and 47 cents. That's for 3 months. October, November, yeah, that's for 3 months. Right. Then in February, I made 1,076 rand and 77 cents. So I remember, I think January I wasn't as consistent, I wasn't posting much, so I only made 1,000. Then in March, I didn't even get a payment because I didn't reach the 1,000. It can get tough. In March I didn't receive anything. Then we jumped to April. In April, I made 3,159 and 57 cents. So the amount that I got in April was money for March and February, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yes. So January payment was for the previous months. February payment was for January. And then April was for February and March, since in February I didn't get anything. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, because you get paid the following month. Yes. So in April, I was getting paid the last 2 months because the other month I didn't reach the threshold. Yes. Then in May, I made 2,837 and 33 cents. June, I made 2,126 rand and 63 cents. In July, I made 1,550 cents. Then in August, the money that I'm gonna get now, I made 2,189 rand 64 cents. Right. So in total, I made, okay, I didn't calculate it, but I'm just gonna put it on the screen for you guys. After everything, I'm gonna calculate everything, but I think it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've roughly made about 14,000. I'm gonna put it on the screen though. I'm gonna calculate. I've roughly made about 14,000 ever since I got monetized on YouTube. Right. So the factors that contribute, this is now me giving you guys some tips. Factors that contribute in you getting more money are, if your videos are long, number one, because that means YouTube is gonna put more ads on your videos, right? If people are watching your videos till the end and they are not skipping the ads, you're gonna get more money. If people are skipping, you don't really get money. And also the type of content that you post, the type of content that you do actually contributes to how much money you make. So my channel, I do vlogs and I do shop plugs. So people really like the plugs, so that's where most of my money is coming from. As for vlogs, guys, in 2026, I don't even want to lie to you guys, vlogs don't really have money unless if you have a big following and you get really good views. My vlogs get like 400 views, 500 views, and people don't even watch until the end. So I hardly even make $1 from a video, $1 from one video. Sometimes I can make maybe 60 cents from a vlog. So that's just me giving you all the details of what works and what doesn't work. This is not me trying to discourage people who do vlogs. Vlogs still work. Like, I feel like if you want people to connect with you, if that's your type of content, you should definitely go for it. But there's more money once you are big. Let me rather say that. Once you get maybe like 20k views on each video. That's when you can say I'm making money with vlogs, right? Then I also want to mention one video. My top performing video currently has, I think, 79,000 views, and I've made 102, I think 102 or 103 dollars on that one video. So you can get good money if you're getting good views. So do you see, I made $100 from one video, which is really, really, really good money. So it just depends on what people like, if people are watching till the end, and if they are actually watching the ads. So that's what really, really matters, if people are watching the ads. So that's how much I've made on YouTube ever since I got monetized. So in a year, yeah, let's roughly say almost a year, I've made like 14,000 rand, which is really not much, because I know people who are making that in 2 weeks time, people who are making that in 2 months. So it just depends on the type of niche. It depends on also the country that you're in. Apparently in Africa, our RPM or CPR is not that high, so we don't really make much. But if you are like in America or if you're in Europe, you are most likely to make money on YouTube, to make more money on YouTube. Then what else? I think that's about everything. I do feel like you can really make good money if you're consistent, because I noticed on my side, if I just post one video a week, that's not gonna work for me. I won't reach the target. So if you can post 3 times a week, 4 times a week even, you'll be able to maximize your earnings. But if you're just gonna lazy around, guys, there's nothing, everything is hard in this life. Just like people who it's not gonna come easy. The money is just not gonna come easy. So you have to work for it. And just like any other job, you must treat it as a job. You have to put in the work for you to get good results. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Yeah. I hope this was helpful. I hope you got some tips, or you also got like a bit of knowledge regarding this whole YouTube thing. Another thing is that if you're a finance channel, if you focus on finance, I think if you do gaming and if you do tech related videos, I feel like your money is higher than people who just do vlogs. Oh, and also educational videos make money as well. So it also just depends on the type of content that you produce. But if you're gonna do vlogs, you're gonna get the most if you're really getting the views. So if you get your normal 1k views, you're not gonna make that much. So, and it's also hard to get to 1,000 rand. It's very, very hard. Today is we're currently in August. Today is the 6th of August, and I'm currently sitting on 250 rand, which is very small, but it's all gonna depend on how consistent I am throughout the whole month. So yeah, see this video as, I don't know, as me trying to encourage you to be more consistent and posting more and doing more research. Actually, research really, really, really helps. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video very, very helpful. If you have any questions, or if maybe you feel like I left something out, please do comment in the comment section. I will be happy to respond to all your comments. But I think that's all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate. And if you're also a small YouTuber, don't give up. It's not easy, yes, but the results are really, really amazing, because with the way things are right now in life, any little cent any little cent that you can get really counts. So eventually it will pay off. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please like, comment, subscribe, comment anything that you like in the comment section, and please do not skip the ads because I'm trying to make more money on this app. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.